Hey guys, it's Judy, and here is my entry into Marla H's Share the Love giveaway, also her 1,000+ subbie giveaway. And she asked everyone to make a 3x5 card, like a Rolodex card. And here I am cutting up my, I believe it's my MFT cardstock. And I need a new blade on my trimmer because it kind of frayed a little. But I ended up rounding the corners with my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder punch, which I love. And I use the 1/4 inch side. It comes like a 1/4 inch side and a 1/2 inch side. And I took out this Mama Elephant Block Party letters. And I recently got that in, like, I think the release was like a month ago. Not this month's release, but the previous month's. But I just love their stamps. And so I decided to use the alpha stamps to spell out my name. So you'll see Judy Bakes, and what I'm doing is just trying to see what'll fit and what looks nice and how to lay it out. So I'm not really, like, I didn't really make it straight. So it's not like perfectly straight. I think if you try to make it too straight or whatever, then it never does, and it's just kind of a little wonky anyway, so I don't mind that. And so I was looking for a acrylic block that would fit it all, and it's pretty big, so to fit all the letters. So you can see I had taken out my Cuttlebug, one of my plates, and after laying it down, it's kind of like a stamp press. I should have looked for my stamp press instead, but I used one of my plates instead, so it works just as fine. And I used my MFT black licorice. That was like my ink pad that was right on the desk, so I just stamped it out like that. So you can easily just do, because of the gaps in between the letters, you can always just do each letter individually if you want the letters closer together. But I just put them all like on once, like right next to each other when I laid them out, and stamped all the letters at once, like you saw. Anyway, I used that, I believe, what was it? Simon Says stamp? No, another Mama Elephant. I think it was like the cupcake toppers, and I used the Mama Elephant ink. First off, I used like that aqua color cardstock because I love that color, and then I also used like that purplish, pink purple color as well for the ink. I mean, for the cake. What do you call it? Cake. What do you call it? The cupcake holder or paper wrapper. Wrapper. And then, and that stamp set, what is that stamp set? I think it's a Kelly Perky one. Did I show? I think it was a Kelly Perky one that had, it was like the travel Kelly Perky one. So I went to get a piece of paper just to line the bottom. So I went get ink on the mat and smudge it everywhere. So yes, I think that it's called black licorice, the one, the ink, the MFT ink. So yeah, I'm showing that stamp pad. Oh no, it's a Scraptastic. I think it was a Scraptastic stamp set for that cityscape. And then now I'm using, this is MFT one. It was like part of the Say Cheese or Believe in the Magic type of thing, and it says enjoy the ride. So just because I love to bake, I love cupcakes, cakes. That's why I included those stamps, and I love to travel. I'm originally from New York City, so I just thought I'd put like a cityscape scene. And then here I am, I'm using BG07, my Copics. And you'll see, does this happen to anybody? Because my Copic started leaking. You see how it just started, it was horrible. I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do now? You see, it just like, the ink itself was like leaking. Like after 2 or 3 strokes, I had to like blot it off on a piece of paper, or else it was like overflowing out of the nib. So I don't know what's going on with my inks. I store them on their side, and you know, I know they say you can store them either way. You know, I thought ink, you know, markers, you know, most markers you like to store them on the side. Like distress markers, I know you store them on the side. And this, I mean, Copics, they say you can store them upright or on the side, but I store them on the side anyway. And look, you see how blotchy it is? I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? I just keep trucking on. I use my gold Wink of Stella, because I just love Wink of Stella. And I'm actually liking the gold. I thought I might not, but I do. So I just use it for the bottom part that shows the depth. And of course, the Wink of Stella for the windows. So I'm just doing all the windows gold and sparkly, so it's nice like that. And you know, I mean, I could have, one thing I look back at the card, I'm like, maybe I should have made the card just white cardstock base, and then, because it's hard when you're stamping on colored cardstock. Anyway, I use my Memento black marker, which is a must-have, because no one, well, you don't always stamp perfectly, right? Especially those solid images. So if you do if you do Memento Tuxedo Black to stamp either, even VersaFine, you know, you can always use the same black Versa marker, Memento marker, not Versa marker, Memento marker. And so I use my Tim Holtz alphas to put the 22 in, because I think that is the only thing that would fit. And I love to mist, I love to spray. So I'm thinking like a diagonal pattern. So what color was that? What color did I use? I think it was Primrose, like a pinkish, from Heidi Swapp. That's pretty much my go-to using Heidi Swapp, like Color Shine, because it has that glimmer to it. So I'm just trying to make diagonal stripes, kind of to look like rays of sun or something, but I'm doing my own my own stencil, if you call it, using just 2 pieces of cardstock, eyeballing it. I'm not about being perfect, you can tell. And so I just did that, and I'm very impatient to let it dry, so of course I use a towel to kind of blot it. So that is the front of the card, and then I was thinking, what else can I add? I love stars, so what better way than make it look like a night scene and put some stars on it. And those are from Doodlebug. I love Doodlebug. They have the cutest things, and I love the bright colors. So this is like their 4th of July, or their American line, or I forget what it's called, but they have like the red, white, and blue stars. So that's the front of my card, and you can see how it leaked the Copics from the lettering. So I was like, I gotta cover that up. So on the back, Marla had asked that we include some information about ourselves. So I'm gonna make like a little pocket. So I use washi tape, and then I'm like, I want to cover up that hideous leak. So I think it cuts off, and then I come back to do it another day. So I'm going to show you up front, like I finished it. I didn't record how I did the back, but that's how I did it. And then that stamp set is a Simon Says stamp, and then I just used I think that pink cardstock, that pattern paper. Yeah, there we go. So I love that stamp set. It's the one with all the circles and then the animals. So I forget what it's called. There we go. Circle Friends. There you go. And so I made a little notch with my hole punch. Oh, the Send and Smiles is from a Mama Elephant stamp called Up and Away. And then I also have that notch I just used a hole punch, and that's the Freckle Fun washi that I used to kind of tape it down. And then I cut a cardstock a little shorter, and it just shows my likes and what I don't celebrate. I celebrate everything. I just like that. So thanks for watching. Bye.